Because I don't want nobody to go to another place.
I'm always down to talk to people. It's usually when they start to like.
Don't add no.
I'm not
no extra shit.
But that's not me. That's not, bro. I'm just not the nigga who you could.
Don't add no sauce.
I'm just not the nigga you could scare with violence and then I'm running a hole.
You trying to? No. You ain't got to go about the violence. Don't do the violence shit,
bro. He was the one who brought it. You know why I even said anything to him? No, you're right. I'm not violent. You're right. I'm not violent.
Hey, Mike, don't go in your bed.
No. Why are you talking about some love?
The reason why I mentioned any of that is because you had said to me what you had done to me, and I'm like, you weren't gonna do nothing.
All right,
let me explain to you, bro, because I need you to understand the level of violence and understanding of violence that I have been involved in my life. You've never been involved in that, and I understand the detrimental of that, and that's why I utilize my platform, my voice to do something different.
That's why you shouldn't talk to me about that violence.
But listen to what I'm saying, bro. So you just want to talk.
Don't cut him off.
I'm explaining to you, right? The way that you speak to certain individuals and the way that the aggression that you have, I have a lot of people in the street that move a certain way that I've protected a lot of different shit because I'm out of that life. And I'm trying to tell you that the way that the aggression that you have, I don't think that you understand the ramifications I understand the ramifications of that. I understand what comes with threatening a man and telling him to pull up and saying that you got more money than him and you can put money on somebody's head. I understand the ramifications of that, Akademiks. So when I say that, if I said that about a man, I understand that I could lose my life or I'm willing to take that man's life. You never dealt with that level of aggression or violence.
Hey, but hold on. Y'all talking about street shit. I keep telling y'all I'm a man. Yo, I'm telling y'all I'm a man, so I don't care what you're saying.
We ain't called for this.
No, it's not the game. It's like, yo, y'all are acting like, oh, I could say whatever to y'all because I'm prepared for it, but you're a bitch. So, no, nigga, you can't threaten me or you can't make me feel uncomfortable in where I'm at.
He just talking.
It's not about...
That was the sentiment I got. That was like, if you trying to make me feel uncomfortable, I will not be backing down. I will invite you.
But it's not about backing. But you talking about backing down. It's like me talking about I'm gonna go have a fight in the ring with Mike Tyson. I can not be uncomfortable, but there's a reality that Mike understands that I don't. And I'm trying to tell you, you playing in arenas with men and people that live by different rules than you. And
why are you talking like you're some killer or some shit?
Oh, see, come on, man.
No, for real though, bro. That's what
I'm gonna talk.
He's bringing it off of.
Much love, Mysonne. Like, I wasn't trying to take it there.
No, bro.
No, I agree.
Everything he's saying is fact, bro. Yeah. Everything he's saying is fact. You sat here, listen. You sat here and you said you're a civilian, bro.
I'm trying to get y'all to be peaced up.
I didn't hear him out.
You sat here and you said
y'all not hearing me out.
I hear you out too. You said you a man too.
Hold on. You sat here and said you're a civilian, right?
What I got to do with somebody not disrespecting you?
Listen, everything he just said was the God honest truth, though. He said the shit that I've been in my life. You've never been through that type of shit.
Got nothing to do with being a man. I don't care about it. They got nothing to do with being a man. Yo, let me tell you this. There's somebody who probably never did no crime in their life, but they got pride and respect for themselves. They can run into the biggest killer who got 1 million bodies, and that person disrespect them. They're not gonna run. They're gonna stand there and defend themselves.
I didn't say.
And that's my whole point.
I didn't say you was. But what I'm saying is your energy.
My energy after you have said I don't respect you as a man. If I was around you, I'd do this and that to you. What energy could I have? But nigga, what are you talking about? Okay. What do you want me to say? All right, you got it.
Just on one hand, you just sat here and said, Wallow broke this shit down to you. You sat here and said, you know what?
Because right. I'm always on. You said I'm not.
You said I probably could have delivered it better. You right.
It be delivery. You snap out with some people say some shit.
Hold on. That's basically all he was just saying.
So let me ask you a question.
If you listening, you not listening.
No, I am listening.
You not. But
you can't listen
when you for the rebuttal.
I'm listening.
You not listening. He didn't listen. Listen. Can I finish getting this out? He didn't challenge your manhood. He didn't disrespect.
We talking about right now. We talking about right now.
Right now.
We're not talking about
right there on that call.
We're trying to get past that.
But what he's talking about
is listening to.
But what he's talking about is what we talked about prior. Did he challenge my manhood prior? It's unequivocally, it's yes,
bro.
So when I bring that up, y'all are like, oh no. Like, listen, as
I'm sitting here talking about what happened after we called right now, bro.
I'm down to just have a conversation. But he's bringing that up.
I'm sitting here
he's bringing
talking
that up.
about
Akademiks said this, Akademiks did that. Well, it's gonna sound like I should be apologizing if you don't know why Akademiks did that. It's gonna sound like it. Of course, you'll be like, well, Akademiks said this, he said that. So if it's the same thing, respectfully, when Meek got on Clubhouse, it was all about what I did and nothing about what happened before Akademiks did that.
Can I ask you a question though?
Yes.
Did Meek activate your feelings? Because you went totally different when he came in there and said what he said. Didn't he turned you up? You went in your.
Well,
he turned you up. You know I was listening.
He activated your feelings.
Did he push your feelings right?
I'm tired of him.
He wanted to hug for me. And now you want to hug. He can't wait to see Meek. He said, I can't wait to see Meek give him a hug. You want to fucking hug for me.
Hold on. Fuck that. My son sat there. He didn't say nothing disrespectful. He actually called you. He actually called you beloved. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't say
and that's
nothing.
how niggas talk to niggas in New York right before they diss them, man. Stop that. I can see these niggas. Come on, man. Yo.
That's crazy, man. You done turned into a street nigga now,
that's
man.
He's
You're a street nigga now.
I don't know.
You're a street nigga now, man.
Listen, if a street nigga is the only person allowed to defend himself when somebody disrespects him,
that, bro. I'm not saying that.
Nobody, bro.
I just wanted y'all to.
I just want you to know, it's cameras on. It's people watching us.
I know.
They gonna be able to hear the conversation.
Sometimes you just gotta listen. Don't get defensive.
He didn't disrespect you. He said, listen, listen.
It's hold on.
You don't listen.
Telling half the story is being disrespectful. You understand that? If you got an issue, if both y'all got an issue, but if y'all both got an issue, and I come in and I say, yo, I want both y'all to squash it, and I said, Wallow, you tell me what happened, and you just say your piece. And then he just got to shut up, and I'm like, oh, okay, work.
Nobody didn't say you had to shut up, Ak. But what we saying is, he's sitting here, even his temperament is calm. Your temperament is a little different. It's like, wait, hold up. It's like, bro.
What it do, y'all? This your boy King Ed the Great coming at y'all with another video. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button for me. Okay, so this was pretty interesting yesterday. Before I was preparing to do my show, I've seen Akademiks on Gillie and Wallow's podcast, $1 Million Worth of Game. And I thought to myself, wow, how you going to sit there and call the show $1 Million Worth of Game? You bring this dude up here. But what I want to really touch on is there was a time in the interview where they talked about certain rappers. They talked about Freddie Gibbs. Akademiks went at Freddie Gibbs up there. Then he talked about Mysonne. And Wallow, one thing I give Wallow credit for, see, he goes by the man code in a sense. And he wanted Akademiks and Mysonne to hash things out. Man to man. No more back and forth. No more subliminals back and forth. And see, this is where I see that Mysonne caught the L. Now, you could probably say that he was trying to be respectful because he was on Gillie and Wallow's platform. But the way he came across, it seemed as though the minute you feel like you got to explain yourself, especially to this guy who clearly doesn't care for hip hop. I mean, I'm gonna go and be frank about it. I don't care if his nerd base one of niggas. When Wallow asked him that question about, do you listen to moment music or do you listen to hip hop in general, he kept dancing around the question. Because he know if he goes into a chamber to dialogue about the culture, he'll be exposed. So he danced around the question. And now what I like about what he said, though, I like when they was talking about how the dynamics of relationship change due to OnlyFans culture and how a lot of women are missing out on good men because of that change of the shift. So I like that part of it. But notice how in that interview he danced around the hip hop question because he's not really a hip hop fan. Let's be clear. He only knows what's current. He was going to get exposed right there. So that's why he danced around the question. But the situation with Mysonne, Akademiks didn't let off the energy. Mysonne came with a more subtle type of vibe. Basically explaining, nah, you have the same vibe. Like, look, nigga, yeah, I said what I said. I said what I said. You a parasite to this shit. And we need to fight it out. Based off what you saying, we need to box it out. Because the Akademiks say he'll box. And I would have been like, okay, set it up. That's the energy they need. You need to contradict. Like, you know, when you go in there explaining yourself, they don't respect that. Even though Gillie and Wallow, they're being older statesmen, they see it that they know Mysonne is telling the truth, but to the demographic that's listening to him, a lot of people are either telling Mysonne is catching the L. Nobody want to hear that mature man shit. You gotta match that same energy. Even though you don't want no violence or you don't want no drama, it's a situation going on with you too, so y'all need to meet it up in the ring. That's my thoughts about that. But I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole thing, but I just wanted to comment on those portions of the interview. And I know a lot of his stand base, his weirdo base, is gonna come up here talking all that weirdo stuff, but I don't care. Our fans are not his fans, and his fans are not ours. So that's where it stands. So subscribe, hit the like button for me. Off the Cuff Radio, Screwball Radio. I'm King Eric, the Media Assassin, and I'm out.